News. President Trump says he misspoke after yesterday's meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Much of Washington is still grappling with remarks President Trump made during the summit. Mola Lenghi reports for WJZ. The fallout comes after it appeared the president sided with President Putin over U.S. intelligence agencies.
President Trump tried to shed light on comments he made during a press conference with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I have a full faith in our intelligence agencies. Whoops, they just turned off the light. That must be the intelligence agencies.
Sources tell CBS News that White House officials have urged the president to clean up his remarks where he appeared to side with Putin over his own intelligence agencies about Russian meddling in the U.S. elections.
He just said it's not Russia. I will say this. I don't see any reason why it would be.
He now says he misspoke.
The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be Russia. Sort of a double negative.
The president's words have lawmakers on both sides of the aisle openly discussing what they can do to limit the damage from the president's press conference. Senator Bob Corker said he senses the dam of support for President Trump is breaking with Republicans on Capitol Hill.
I had calls until late last night from people on both sides of the aisle about next steps.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio is proposing new sanctions against Russia, something Democrats say they support. But the Dems are also calling for hearings to find out what President Trump may have said during his 2-hour one-on-one meeting with Putin.
We're worried about what the president said publicly. We're even more worried about what happened in those 2 hours when the president was alone with Mr. Putin.
Schumer questioned whether the Russians really do have compromising material on President Trump. Mola Lenghi reporting for WJZ, the White House.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is now scheduled to testify before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee next week about exactly what happened in Helsinki.